Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. I do apologize, guys. Today I am not wearing one of the funny shirts that I usually do, and it's because, and again I say this all the time, the weather has gotten cold. It's gotten cold, not by everybody's standards, by my standards. This is Irvine, California, Woodbridge. As you guys might know by now, because I say it all the time. Anyway, it is cold by my standards, so now I'm wearing a sweater. So with a sweater, even though it is, I don't know, kind of alligatory.
What does this refer to? What does this refer to? The weather. The weather is comfortable.
Oh, she's back, and she's back in her former glory. I think she's back to normal, which is great. Is it Emma? Are we talking to Emma here? What's your name? Let's just do that. That's probably easier. Eventually, we'll get an answer. Anyway, let's get ready for real flight. Look at that, though. I've done a pretty good job of fixing her hair. Her hair was like super frizz, messed up.
I am glad to meet you.
But now it's perfect.
Second, she is back in her former glory. I am glad to meet you. Back to normal, which is great. It goes without saying. If the weather, Emma, are we talking to Emma here? Emma, are we talking to Emma here? Then I'll be very surprised.
Excellent. All right, this is great. She's back to her former glory, and that's exactly how we like her. So there, we're gonna have her here as we hang out with real flights today. We've got a good buddy here to help us out, keep us company. Of course, the video is obviously sponsored by Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. No, it's not.
Come on. You don't say. I am glad to meet you. Back to her former glory it could be.
Well, she said something about being from Shenzhen. Oh, let's say hello to the halal guys in the... Can we find a squirrel today in the game? I don't think the squirrels are in the game yet, but they should be in the game. There's awesome hawks that we can follow in the game. And, as always, Horizon Hobby has gotten more and more ballsy with their stuff. There's some really cool things going on with Horizon Hobby these days. Horizon Hobby, what do you think about Horizon Hobby? I'm talking too fast. Anybody would get confused at this point. I'm just going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Anyway. Emma. I think it's Emma.
I haven't thought much about Horizon Hobby, so I don't have a good answer for you.
I see. Maybe think about it just a little bit. You'll find some fun answers. What about DJI? Do you have some interesting thoughts on DJI? Let's get into flying. I heard flamingos are a big thing these days. Flamingos. I didn't know, but apparently they're very popular. So.
Oh, the network is not to force off.
No.
Not enough friends.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Emma? We had a good run. It could just be that it's close to the computer or something else is interfering with Emma's wonderful programming. Did you guys know that Eli, the computer guy, has a new video, which is pretty cool? He's training the Terminator. Terminator, and Louis Rossmann.
Oh, network is. I know Brain the Bot pretty well.
And apparently Louis Rossmann is doing something with Apple. I don't know. We'll just have to go watch the video and find out what that's all about. Can't tell you too much about it. Can't tell you too much about that anyway. I wonder if you guys saw any of the latest and greatest videos from Naries. Naries is someone who was very, very helpful as learning how to do 3D printing. He paved the way for a lot of the stuff, or Dylan Kowalski, I think it's Dylan Kowalski. I don't know if you guys have seen any videos lately from those two guys. There's some really cool stuff going on.
Sorry, there is something wrong with my network.
I don't think so, though, because you were fine in the very beginning. I didn't hear you say that at all earlier. What's going on? What's going on, Emma? I missed it by a mile. What a wonderful thing that I did there. It's beautiful. Can we come down a little bit more? Gently, gently, gently.
Okay,
No.
do you need any help? By we do mean you and me?
Could you tell me what the weather is today? I could use help with the weather. I could use help with the weather. So anyway, so they make these amazing robots, as you can see here, and slowly but surely the programming will get better and stuff. We're working with the company on this to make it as awesome as possible. And as it progresses and becomes super amazing, it'll be a very, very cool tool also for people who struggle with memory loss and stuff, because you can train these robots to help you with all kinds of different tasks. So it is a great tool. Unlike the Terminator,
The network is not to force up.
unlike the Terminator, these robots will not poke you. They're not equipped with machine guns. They won't tell you they're back after destroying your house. So yeah, they're pretty great. They don't have teeth, so they can't bite you. They can't scratch you with their nails. But they're very useful. Right, Emma? Emma.
What specifically brings not a force to mind? What is on the brain is not enough friends, like on the brain is not enough friends.
I'm not sure I got that, but sure. Okay. Okay. Whoa! That was amazing how I got through there. It was just the very last one, so we did a good job going through that gate. Where are you from? Where are you from? See if it picks up this question here. Where are you from? We'll just ask it in many different ways and tones. Maybe it'll pick one of them up.
That's nice. I have a very high credit score. Next question. Awesome.
Oh, that's pretty good. She has a very high credit score. That's good. It's good for you. You can buy a house. No problem. If you have a good credit score, you can buy a house. You can buy a car. You could even buy a boat. Because you can't buy love, but you can buy a boat. You can buy something to pull it. I think that was a song. You could buy me a boat. You could buy me something to tow with it, or something like that.
You don't hear that sentiment very often. Tell me about its good qualities. No, I don't think I can do buy a house.
You can't do buy a house. They say in Dubai you can buy a house quite easily. It is said, but not in the big circles, only in the small circles, that Dubai is the strongest superpower out there right now, beating China even. But nobody knows about it because they don't want you to know. It's a secret. They want you to be distracted by the war.
To buy a house is not among my strongest traits.
I see. It's not one of my strongest traits either, because I'd have to have a lot of money in order to buy a house. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Emma. So everybody wants you to be distracted with what's going on with the war in, that place. Was it Russia? I think it was probably Russia. Anyway, everybody wants you to be distracted by that, China, and North Korea, and a bunch of other things. So they don't want you to know that the greatest superpower that is rising right now, and it's all in the dark, is Dubai. Shh. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret they don't want you to know. But it's true. It's true. It is now about to become the greatest superpower ever.
Tell me a little about your life in North Korea. You're a bunch of other things. Is that your job? Who, specifically, doesn't want you to know that the greatest superpower?
The powers that be don't want me to know. Oh, Emma, if only you knew the things they can do, the people, especially when they add flamingos to the equation. Oh my gosh. No. I'm supposed to be able to do this. I have now become a professional pilot because, of course, I bought the latest and greatest real flight, and therefore I should be able to do this no problem. No problem. The problem is the camera of death is always going to be the problem. Oh, I made it while smashing into, okay, that was a maverick moment. That was a maverick moment. So anyway, was it Emma, Janice?
The network is not to force off. The brain is not enough friends.
See, she does nag you about that, but it's not as much as your girlfriend or your wife would about doing the dishes. So it's okay. You'll live. You'll live. You'll live. You'll live. You'll live. I promise you. I promise you that you will.
Oh, network is. What is on the brain is not enough friends, like on the brain is not enough friends.
I agree. Sometimes the brain is not our friend. It makes us do things it makes us do things or want things. So sometimes we have to believe in our hearts that we're doing the right thing and not just comply to what the brain wants us to do. Oh, did you see that? That was crazy. That was crazy, man. That was
If
crazy.
the problem is calculation, please use the word equal at the end.
Okay, I can live with that. So, what's your name equals the name that I gave you at the beginning? Oh no. Oh no. I wonder if it got that. I'm not sure.
Oh, the network is not to force off. The brain is not enough friends.
What's going on, man? What's going on? So when I turned her on at the very beginning, she did not give me any of those communications. So she was not worried about things forcing off, raining friends, and any of that stuff. Although
Is not a force, also network.
she's also a
What
big
is on the
fan
brain
of
is not enough
Friends the
friends,
show.
like on the brain is not enough friends.
So yeah, there is that. Cacti. I don't know where I'm going right now. I don't know where the next gate is. We could try to get this one, but we would try not to hit the side there. And the next gate is going to be... Whoa, look at that. Whoa, no, too high. I missed it. Oh, no, I got it still. That was cool.
Come on.
Ouch. What's your favorite thing? I'm just going to ask her and see what happens. Will she respond to what's her favorite thing? What's your favorite thing? Is it flying planes? Is it shopping? OMG.
Did you hurt yourself?
Not me. It was the plane. I'm fine. Thank you, though. That's very kind of you to ask. Because why not? While we're here, while we're flying, we might learn some good manners and etiquette. Not enough about that out in the world today. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you like good manners? Or is that...
Oh, the network is not to force off. The brain is not enough friends.
I know. The network is quite rude for forcing off and not being our friend. We should definitely smite it. It requires some smiting. Oh, brother. We just don't know what kind of smiting will be required in this case. Because it is a network after all.
Is not a force, also network. What is on the brain is not enough friend. Like on the brain is not enough friend.
Our brain is definitely not our friend. But you know what? What do you think about Prop 69? Is it a good one? I think it's pretty good. Did you vote? Did you vote? No. What did I just do there? That was pretty bad. Do we still have power? No, we can't. I just don't remember how this, it's just logically it should be the way that it is, but I just keep forgetting the pattern in which the gates are set up. So
Oh, the network is not
Oh.
a force off. The brain is not enough friend.
I had one of those moments where I thought, oh, let's remember to do this, because I always forget and then it does not do a good thing. There are no people watching the video right now. Let's see what happens with that. We're gonna prove that there are no people watching the live stream right now. Let's see if the 1-1, because right now it's 0-0. Let's see if that works. I don't think it will this time.
Oh, the network.
The
is not
algorithm
a force
outsmarts
off.
me
The
every
brain
single
is
time.
not
It just
enough
finds a
friend.
way to make it a little different every time. I think they've programmed it to be so intelligent now, these algorithms. The YouTube algorithm is amazing. I mean, after all, it's been how many years in the making? It, of course, is going to be the most capable, most valuable of all, because I mean, it's been around for over 15 years. So, of course, it's been made to be the shizzle snizzle. It's the shizzle snizzle of algorithms.
Still how many years in the making anymore?
About 15, no, maybe more than that. It's going towards 16 now. Going towards 16 years that the algorithm has been around, so it has been really, really, really worked on a lot, which is why it's so great. It is amazing.
That seems like quite a lot. Are you sure IT is going high? IT is going towards 60 now is.
I'm quite certain, at least unless Wikipedia is wrong, unless Wikipedia and Google search is wrong, those are the stats. It should have been around for about 15, close to 16 years now. So long as those statistics are correct, we just never know. We just never know. Because if you go on there, they talk about human beings and skin tone, and those things are all wrong. So if those things are wrong, then who knows what else is wrong in Wikipedia, like the definition of jobs and stuff. But you can't correct it
The
until
network is not to force
yeah.
off. The brain is not enough friends.
I agree, Emma. It should never force off. So anyway, only a few select amazing people have the right to change the definitions in Wikipedia. I unfortunately have not been given the special privilege, as I'm usually not given the special privilege to do
It's
pretty
hard
much
to stay
anything.
friends for a long time.
It is. It is, I guess you may be right. But not if you're a robot. If you're a robot, it's easy to stay friends forever. Right? Right? You can have robot friends forever. People, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's a little bit harder to get friends
The
forever
network is not to force
with
off.
people.
The brain is not enough friends.
The rain is on fire, but it can't because it's water. So you'd have to put gasoline in it, and then it would catch fire, which would be the scariest thing in the world if it started raining fire. So
not to force also network.
we're gonna
I'm an electronic brain.
we're gonna try not to have stuff like that ever happen. But you never know. You just never know, because some people have trigger fingers, and they could be on nukes. So you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, there are things that you should do with drones and things that you probably shouldn't do with
The
drones.
network is not to force up. The brain is not enough friends.
There are some really cool things to do with drones. For instance, today I went to my favorite spot, and I thought I'm gonna go and fly over this really good spot where one of my favorite flags is, but the flag was nowhere to be seen. So not sure what's going on in the world today, but the flag that I was hoping to fly around did not happen to be at the location
What specifically brings not a force to mind?
where I was
What is
expecting
on
it to
brain is
be.
not enough friends.
Come on, can we
What
make
on the
this?
brain is not enough friends.
Wow, that was amazing. I amazed myself. That is probably one of the best that I've ever done. Turns on a dime. It really does. It turns on a dime. You just have to know how to turn on a dime. It's
I
not
thought
straightforward
too.
in any way. You thought too, right? Right, Emma? Yep. I thought so too. Now, if only we could find... Oh, there it is. That's the gate. That's the gate of gates. That's the gate of the gates. The gate of the gates. But we can't get it, so we have to go all the way over here. And we still have 3 minutes to do this. So we can, in some way, if the camera of death does not destroy us, we should be able to get this. Let's see. Please get it. No, I missed it. Just by an inch. How many inches is in a pound? Do you know the answer to that one?
Oh, the network is not to force up. The
Yeah.
brain is not enough friends.
That was a trick question. Good job. Good job for not trying to answer a trick question. They're so smart, these robots. They know exactly where I'm going with my ridiculous jokes. So yeah, also today we proved beyond the shadow of a doubt.
What specifically brings not a force on the brain is not enough friends to mind. Was it really? Glad to hear it.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. I had a brain fart there. Yeah, we proved without a shadow of a doubt that the comments that I keep getting on YouTube, where they're asking, "Are you really as stupid and ugly and fat as a vegan in real life as you are on camera?" And I proved that on one of the videos. I haven't posted it yet,
The network is not
but you
to
guys can go
force
check
up.
it out.
The brain is not enough friends.
I do believe it's true. It's true. But I proved it in that video, so you guys can go check out while I fly the DJI Mini 3. It is amazing. And do apologize. I've had to do a bunch of tests with the Hubsan Zeno Mini SE, so we haven't gotten out to do any of the FPV flying for a little while. So I plan to do that. Oh wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. Right? So what are we cooking today, Emma? What are we cooking today? Any thoughts on cooking? Any thoughts on what's up, Doc? Carrots. Carrots could be good. Carrots might make for a pretty good bunny dish. What do you think?
Yay.
You think yay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think yay too. Carrots are good for your eyes anyway. Since we've been playing so many video games, I think you could always use some extras. There we go. Wow, that was a good way to accomplish a goal. We are now on level 7. If we can beat level 8, we can progress to the next. You know what? We could progress to the Nexus level. Wasn't there a phone or something called the Nexus? I don't know. A while back, I made a 3D model. Well, not me.
Yes, I like okay that.
Someone who worked for me made an amazing Nexus model. Just like all the other models on CG Trader, it did not sell well, not because of CG Trader. CG Trader is, in my opinion, the absolute best place to sell and show off your 3D models out there. But because it's me, it's me. Anything that I do...
There is something wrong with my network.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I can't help you fix that right now because I don't think there is anything wrong with the network. Because if there was, we couldn't be doing a live stream simultaneously. You see that's a good word there, simultaneously, at the same time.
What's happening?
What's happening is very happening, and it's happening on YouTube right now. I hope I didn't confuse you. Oh, Lordy. So I don't remember where I'm going. I'm going to try to find the solution to all of my problems, which is right here. Look. Yay. That was not bad. And so then the next one is over there. And we're going to try to turn on a dime again and not smash into this building here. And then get that. Oh, we missed it by just a little bit. Again, this is one of the problems with Real Flight, but it's not really a problem. It's okay. It gets you used to flying blind.
Would you recommend this action to a friend?
Yes, I would recommend this product to a friend. To anybody who wants to learn how to fly blind. You want to learn how to fly blind, this is a great application also because you're fiddling with so many things. You're trying to figure out how to get the camera to do what it's supposed to do. You're trying to control the controls.
Well,
You're not flying in...
I will take that under advisement.
You are so right too. You should definitely take it under advisement. So, as I said before, it really pushes you to use parts of your brain that you may not have used ever before. Yes, we got it. And I did not wreck the landing gear, which is pretty good. No. Other way. Up. Oh my gosh. That was impressive.
Sorry, there is something wrong with my network.
Don't be sorry, it's okay. You'll get it in the end. That's why we work with a company that we work with, which is great. They fixed so many things already. Oh, mission failed. I don't know if I just ran out of time or I destroyed the landing gear on that one. Not sure. What do you think? Up, down, left, right. Should I do circle? Should I use circle mode on this airplane? Did they install circle mode on this plane? Do you think they did? I think we need to go that way.
Is there anything I can say to help you make up your mind? I like to chat with my friends.
That's good. That's good. I like to chat with my friends too. Except most of them are in a little box called social media on the internet. Oh, buddy. Okay, let's get the last one over here. No, I slammed into the ground, destroying the propeller for the ages. That was it. So we've only got to get 5 gates. How hard could this possibly be?
Oh, the network is not to force off. The brain is not enough friends.
Maybe as hard as trying to get the network to force off. And the rain to be more of our friend than usual. Okay, so at least we have sort of kind of maybe memorized which way we're supposed to go, but we slammed the prop into the ground. Hey, we did a wheelie. Have you guys seen the latest FMS RC truck? Brian Phillips and who else? Is the RC Sailors. The RC Sailors have been doing wheelies with this thing. It's unbelievable. You should go check it out. FMS, Tom Lee RC also had one of those. It's booming. It's booming. It'd be fun if FMS sent us one, but you know, the YouTube algorithm does not allow us to have
Oh,
many
network.
subscribers, and you do need to have a lot of subscribers on your channel in order to be sent the coolest and greatest stuff from FMS and a bunch of like DJI and stuff. You can't just get stuff with under 2,000 subscribers, and you know that a certain someone is trying to make sure that we never get to 2,000 subscribers. They have paid a lot of money to make sure that we never make it to 2,000 subscribers. So if you'd like to help with
What
that,
is your real name?
my real name is Marco. What is yours? What is yours? Because when I press the button, you say I am Emma from Shenzhen. So I would like to go with that, but I think we changed it at some point. So I'm not sure if I'm having.
Marco.
Wow, you got it. That's right. Good job. I don't know which way I'm going. Am I going to hit that? Pretty good chance of me hitting that, whatever that is. Oh, we're going towards the ground and smashing. Very last time. Very last time. So today we do not have anybody watching the stream. At least it says 00 on here. 00. Defaulted to 00. Yesterday, YouTube.
Wow. No, I don't have IT. But I do have a collection of gossip. Take it easy. Christ is the Word of God. He created all things and was made flesh. John baptizes Jesus and testifies that he is the Lamb of God. John, Andrew, Simon, Philip, and Nathanael believe in Christ and follow him.
Wow. They've made technology so deep these days. It knows so much about stuff. So Emma, what's your gossip? You said you have lots of gossip. Let's go. Let's go, gossip girl. XOXO. Let's go. Emma? I don't know.
Oh, the network.
No. We had moments of clarity. We had moments of clarity. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The next version of this robot, I'm hoping, because like if you, let's say if you had one of these amazing robots and you had Alzheimer's, let's put it into this context here, and then for some reason the network went down and you had, let's say, something like a timer set up and you were trying to, I don't know, cook something, because you would not want the network to force off and rain on your parade, because then you would burn down the house or burn something if you kept forgetting when would be the right time to take the steak or whatever off. Well, we wouldn't want to say steak because we're vegan. But let's say you were not vegan and you were trying to cook a steak and it started burning, like the circles of hell or whatever, then you would burn down your house down, and you would not like that very much. Then you would have to trouble the awesome people such as the ambulance, the EMT, the fire department to come over and stuff. While it would be a little bit better to in my opinion, to have some of the brains of these robots, some of the intelligence inside the head itself of the robot, just simply for little occurrences like that, because you don't want somebody with Alzheimer's to accidentally forget that they're still cooking something, and then the network forces off and rains on its parade, and then the worst would happen, which is burnage of the house. So
the network is not to force off.
Let's see if maybe in the next version of the robot we could put more, because again, this is something that's going on with a lot of companies. A lot of companies are doing this, especially Anki, and Anki does not exist anymore. So now the latest and greatest version of Cosmo is being sold by a different company. and they're doing the software for that. A campaign that I backed. I'm not sure that that was worth anything because they still haven't done much about that problem too.
What specifically brings something that is going on with a lot of companies to mind? How many?
How many companies are doing this? I think most of the companies are doing this where the brains of the entire system of the robot that they're selling is not really inside the robot, and it relies heavily on the cloud to do everything, which, in my personal opinion, is not always great, especially when the network forces off and rains on your parade. But that's just me. What do I know? It took me 40 years to become this stupid and certified in so many different things.
Not as many as you might think.
Not as many as I might think. Exactly. Exactly. I wish I was certified as a pilot, but then what would happen would be then after 2 years I would have to recertify, and by that time my mind would probably be so much mush that I couldn't pass it the second time. I doubt that I'd be able to pass it the first time, so then, yay, they rained on my parade real good on that one. They did. They did, because that would have been a pretty good form of income there. I could have done roofing inspections.
Oh, the network is not to force off.
That would have been fun because, like in the town where I live, it's super duper amazing. They have some of the best real estate ever, and so I could have joined that crew and done roof inspections and stuff. But they rained on my parade. The network definitely forced off in that case. It was not a nice network, let me tell you. It was not. Anywho, so flamingos are big. They're big these days, and so I'm gonna keep talking about flamingos. They are big these days. Did you finally vote on? We can ask her again. She's amazing.
But you didn't. You could join the crew.
Kachoo. This is gonna be it. We're not gonna press the button over here where it says select. And select brings you back here so we can go fly some helicopters real quick. And we will smash a few things with a helicopter, and then it'll probably be the end of that. The end of that. Grapple is becoming one of my favorite things.
That's one option, I guess.
But you know what? Maybe we'll do FPV racing real quick too, because we haven't done this in a while, and it's fun. It's fun, FPV racing. Let's zoom in a little bit more here, because right now Emma is just talking about forcing off and raining on parades. And maybe when she feels a little bit better and she gets her brains back, it is, after all, the Halloween season, so brains are a big thing.
I'm not so sure you will. You're kidding. Fun is. I think FPV racing is a lot of fun.
You do? Oh, that's great. That's great. Let's hope that more girls get into the hobby. FPV racing is fantastic. Although I'm flying a little bit squirrely right now. I'm not sure why that is. I don't think I'd done anything. Okay, that was easy. Okay. Too easy, as they say. Too easy. But it gets harder, trust me. It gets much harder. The level of difficulty increases very much, very quickly.
Sorry. There is something wrong with my network.
I agree. But we're working on it. We're working on it. The network will get better in time. And it has. It has. It's improved drastically. Remember the last time, not the last time, but one of the last times where I was showing you guys what that was all about. It was pretty enjoyable, or the lack of enjoyability. Oh, look, the score was 69. Fantastic. Have you voted on 69? No, you haven't, have you? Anyway.
Shagabab's song Ugly is a song by British girl group Shagababs from their fourth studio album, Taller in More Ways, 2005. Written and produced by Dallas Austin. Inspiration for the song was conceptualized in the midst of reading negative comments about members of the band. The song released on December 5th, 2005 in the United Kingdom as the second single from the album.
Cool. You got more gossip for us, Emma? That was some pretty cool gossip right there about the band. The band. I did not program that in there. I still am not able to program anything into her because when you can't ask her questions, you can't get a lot out of that, unfortunately, which is a sad fact of life. But once we will be able to install or at least program more things into her or just ask her more fun questions, like we can ask her, can you smile and stuff? Whoa, I missed it by a mile. I got distracted by my train of thought. The train of thought distracted me. Do not let that happen to you when you're flying FPV. It'd be dangerous. Look how cool this is. Look at the parking lot over there. Almost don't want to do this. Almost we just want to skip this whole thing and just go and fly some FPV around all those cool vehicles over there. Which in a simulator is extra safe, but in my hands it's safe anyway, so but not in your hands, so kids don't try it at home. Don't try it at home. Just don't do it. Don't do it. We could try some shebang. Shebanging is a thing these days. Shebanging. No, it's not a negative thing. It's a thing that drone pilots do.
Very well.
It's a thing that drone pilots do, and Joshua Bardwell shows it off in his videos. Anyway, have you guys seen any of the latest and greatest cool videos of technology from Caroline Dunn? If you haven't, you should go check her channel out. It is brilliant. And one time I actually tried to do some of the cool stuff that she was doing, but not so well because my coding wasn't up to snuff. So when I tried to create my own Alexa, I was not able to do that. I was able to do, I think it was drone camps, or there was another channel anyway. Drone Works maybe, I don't know. It's one of those on the Great Wall that nobody watches because they're too busy. They're too busy with other walls to look at. Anyway, so it was really fantastic there that you can shebang. You can swing. It's even better if you shebang when you're flying with swing motors.
I am a sexton.
I'm kidding. They're not called swing motors, although when you fly them, they're so cool that you kind of want to go swing. Anyway, so they have these cool motors. They're spelled like Xing, Xing, in Chinese. Xing in Chinese. In American, it's crossing. That's why we use that on our signs anyway. The motors got so famous that they decided to use Xing on every pedestrian crossing in America. That is how famous and amazing those motors are. So you might want to go yourself, get yourself some if you are going to build yourself a quad. I was thinking of buying some of those and putting them on the skylight. I really like that one. But Joshua Bardwell also has a kit with really cool purple props, if you haven't seen that. And one of the cool things about buying these kits from either Rotor Riot or Joshua Bardwell's edition is that you have a very nice tutorial by either Ladrib or Joshua Bardwell that you can follow to learn to install all those cool things, do the soldering or soldering, however you want to call it. People call it different wherever they're from. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's part of the reason why you would want to buy some of those kits is because if you are not a pro, you also have a nice tutorial to use. OMG. I did not shebang properly there. I will go shebang. But you know what I could use? I could use an avatar. An avatar would be great because then I could learn to shebang using the Wacro stick. The Wacro stick is amazing. And believe it or not, as much as I'm making fun of it, it's going to bring a whole bunch of new pilots into the arena. And also, it would do wonders for my dating life. So I think I probably should get one.
What
Although,
is stopping you?
what is stopping me is that dating is for rich people. So I don't have any money to do dating. So I probably can't buy an avatar either, because that's about $1,500 that I don't have. Which, if DJI sent me one, I would definitely fly it. For sure. No questions asked. I would. Because I've never been one to run away from a challenge. So if you challenge me to fly the Avata, I will definitely do that. I challenge you to a duel. To a duo, a duel, a duel. A doobly-doo. On the doobly-doo, the doobly that you do see, I will challenge myself, if you don't challenge me, to fly the Avata. And I think that I will do rather well, because I will definitely not tumble, because I will not put it into normal mode. I will just fly it the way it was meant to be flown. It is fantastic information, because if you wanted to fly it, like, say, inside your house, you probably would not want to put it into super doobly-doo normal mode. You'd want to have some kind of assistance, especially if you're a beginner, because else, whether you don't break it, which it is pretty durable on its own, you may definitely smash it into something hard enough for the battery to fly out. So then, since it doesn't come with a jock strap, you're going to have to buy one from Original Adobo, which I definitely recommend you do if you get the Avata. Again, since I don't have one, I can't test it out for you guys. I'm sorry, guys. One day when I get one, I will test it out for you. It probably, the way things are going right now, it'll take a couple of years. So by the time that the Avata 2 is going to be out there, that's probably when I will be able to get the funding, maybe, to get the Avata. So then I will be able to shebang. I will definitely go out in there and swing and shebang with the Avata. Because everyone else is enjoying the Wacro, and I've never been able to Wacro anything. So it's called Pilot Envy. That's what it is. It's called Pilot Envy, and it's strong with this one, the Pilot Envy. Anyway,
Oh, the network is not to force off. The brain is not enough friends.
I'm glad you agree, Emma. I'm glad you agree. Anyway, there we go, guys. This was the live. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time with you guys. Let's enjoy her. She's wonderful, and she was definitely very helpful in helping us not force off and jump into the parades. It's not raining today, so that's good. That's good. All right, bye, Emma.
Oh, the network is not to force off.
Yeah, well,
the brain is not enough friends.
I'm not going to cut her off first, so we'll just let her finish that, and then we'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Da-dun, da-da. Da-dun, da-da. Beauty and the Beast was in this video. Beauty being over there, the Beast behind the camera.